Harper Audio presents My Friend Michael, the story of an ordinary friendship with an extraordinary man, by Frank Cascio with Hilary Lifton. Read for you by Kevin T. Collins, with a prologue read by the author.
Prologue. As I drove my car through the dark cobblestone streets of Castelbuono, Italy, I turned my phone on. Text messages started rolling in, one on top of another, so fast that I couldn't read them. Flashes of phrases like, "Is it true?" and "Are you okay?" piled on top of one another on the screen. Layers of questions and concern. I had no idea what news they were talking about, but I knew it wasn't good. In Castelbuono, my family's hometown, many people have two homes, one in the town where they work, and a summer retreat up in the mountains, where they plant vegetable gardens and tend fig trees. I had spent the evening at the summer home of a man who had rented me a house down in the town. He had invited me to a dinner party with 6 or 7 other people, and I was the guest of honor, because in Castelbuono, having flown in from New York, is reason enough to be warmly and widely welcomed. It was June 25th, 2009. There weren't many of us at the table, but as any good Italian dinner party, there was more than enough food, wine, and grappa. During the dinner, I turned off my phone. Having spent years of my life tethered to a cell phone, I have grown to love those moments when good manners force me to shut it down. The other guests and I lingered in the balmy night, then finally said our goodbyes to our host, and around midnight I headed with a few friends back to the house I rented, following my cousin Dario's car down the dirt mountain roads into the city. Now, as the stream of text messages flooded my phone, my cousin Dario's car swerved suddenly to the side of the road and came to an abrupt stop. As soon as I saw him pull over, I knew that what was starting to glean from the text had to be true. He ran toward my car shouting, "Michael's dead! Michael's dead!" I got out of my car and started walking down the road, with no plan or destination. I was numb, shocked. I don't know how much time has passed before I finally called Karen Smith, one of Michael's most loyal employees. Was this one of Michael's schemes? A prank on the press, or an ill-conceived attempt to get out of a concert? Sadly, Karen confirmed that what I had heard was true. We cried on the phone together. We didn't say much. We just cried. After I hung up the phone, I just kept walking. My friends were still waiting back in the car. My cousin was following behind me, saying, "Frank, get in the car. Come on, Frank." But I didn't want to be around anyone. "I'll meet you at home," I called out as I walked away from them. I just wanted everyone to get away from me. And then I was alone. I walked up and down the cobblestone streets, under the streetlight, late into the summer night. Michael, who was a father, a mentor, a brother, a friend. Michael, who was the center of my world for so long. Michael Jackson was gone. I'd first met Michael when I was 4 years old, and it hadn't taken long for him to become a close friend of my family's, visiting our home in New Jersey, spending Christmases with us. As a child, I spent many vacations at Neverland, both with the rest of my family and alone. As teenagers, my brother Eddie and I had joined Michael to keep him company on the Dangerous Tour. When I was 18, having grown up with Michael as a mentor and a friend, I went to work for him, first as his personal assistant, then as his personal manager. To be honest, I didn't ever have a clear title for my position, but it was always personal. I conceived the idea for a network television special honoring his 30 years in show business.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?